Hello and welcome to our new tutorial series that deals with the conditional execution of jobs within batches. You will create a toJob batch that checks whether there is new data and download and process where appropriate. For that, both jobs have to communicate. The first job searches for new data. If it finds new data, it loads it. The second job will only run when the first one has loaded new data. Or else it goes in a skip mode. The batch is successfully finished in both situations. To make that possible, you prepare an ExitState Profile for the conditional execution of a job. In BICsuite, an ExitState Profile describes which different exit states a job may take and how it should be interpreted. For this example, you make the system familiar to the ExitState node data. Here we go. In the main desktop, you choose the symbol ExitState Definitions. Here on the left, you can see the existing exit states. With new, you create a new one. Give it the name node data and produce it with create. The new exit state is now displayed in the navigation. But a job exits usually not by an exit state but by an exit code. That number has to be transformed into an exit state. For that example, you create a mapping rule that is associated with the exit state node data. For this, you close the editor for the ExitState Definitions and select in the main desktop ExitState Mappings. Here you press New and name the new mapping Data Loader. Here you can see the range of numbers that could represent exit codes. With Choose, you set the entire range on failure and then you determine the exceptions. For that, you click on Append Line and define which exit code is associated with each exit state. 0 stands for success. 1 for no data. 2 and above are again interpreted as a failure. With sort lines, each end of the parameter value will be supplemented and the list will be sorted if necessary. With create, the new exit state mapping will appear in the navigation. The exit state profile of a job defines what exit states a job can take and how this should be interpreted. For this example, you create an exit state profile that includes the exit state node data. To make life easier, you do not have to create a complete new profile, but clone the existing standard profile and adjust it accordingly. For this, you open the area ExitState Profiles and select the profile standard. Change the name to Data Loader and use the clone button, which has become active because of the name change. For default mapping, you choose your Data Loader and supplement with append line the exit state node data. Because the job ends with that exit state also successfully, as if it had finalized with success, it receives the type final and will turn green later in the monitoring. We usually want the line skipped at the bottom of the list, therefore you use the arrow icon to order the line node data one position up. A short explanation to these settings. Status restartable means that a job is displayed red in the monitoring and can be restarted. The box broken defines how to handle possible error conditions that result from the fact that a job could not be performed, for example, which will be displayed here with the exit state failure. And this flag causes that a job takes the final status skipped when it has become unreachable and cannot be performed. Clicking Update saves your changes. Now you have prepared everything that you will need in the next video. Then you will create a batch consisting of the job's load new data and process data. The job process data should only run if the job load new data has actually loaded new data. So have a good time, talk to you soon.